So today I'm going to do a quick review on the Weekend Vibes IPA by the Coronado Brewing Company. It's an India Pale Ale. It actually ages really well. This beer I got about 2 weeks old and it was great. And now it's like a month old and it's still pretty good. It has a really nice aroma. They describe it as a tropical dankness. And I would describe it as a bunch of fruits that I'm not super familiar with, so I don't exactly know what these aromas and tastes are coming from or how to compare them. It's not an orange or a lemon or a lime. It's more tropical, and that seems appropriate for an island brewing company. They don't say island on here anywhere, but when I was living in SoCal, Coronado people considered themselves as living on an island, and there was a big bridge you went over to get to them. It's an independent brewery still, and it has an award-winning indicator here, a Great American Beer Festival bronze in the American Style India Pale Ale. From the pre-pandemic era, winning in 2019 any medal in IPA would be an amazing accomplishment for any brewery. It's an extremely competitive category. Everybody makes an IPA, so this is one of the best. I get this all the time when I see it fresh. It's what I would make if I wanted to make a bigger beer. I don't really like Mosaic, but the Citra and Simcoe are definitely in my wheelhouse. The can itself reminds me of the classic Dart Solo Cups. It's kind of got that swirly, tealy, wavy pattern going on. It's vaguely waterish. Seems appropriate for the beer. It has like a nice tropical dank aroma, a little bit of citrus character, some type of melon, and a bunch of tropical fruits that I'm not really familiar with what they are. Yeah. Not a lot of yeasty ester character. It's a West Coast style IPA. Not a lot of crystal malt in there. Not a lot of carapils. Good hearty carbonation. Medium-sized bubbles on the bottom. And top. Kind of a light, thin head retention. It doesn't really lace the glass at all as I'm drinking it. Very delicious. A beer I buy because it tastes great and it has a wonderful aroma. Tropical dankness is how they describe it. I like that dankness in my IPAs. Maybe I need to relook at Mosaic. I think I don't like Mosaic. I never use it. I don't buy Mosaic. But it works in this beer. And they put it first in the hop list, so, they probably use a lot of Mosaic in this, and they get a good character out of it. The brewery itself, they must run a really good canning operation. I never really get it old or oxidized. It's always well packaged. I've had some physically damaged cans arrive that were no longer pressurized, but that's a completely different handling issue with the distribution and not at the point of the packaging. And they don't control that, especially this far away from the brewery. So I like it. Coronado Brewing Company IPA, Weekend Vibes. Definitely pick this up if you see it fresh. It's got the date on the bottom of the can. I think it's one of the better beers you can get at a regular supermarket right now. They make a Big Weekender or something. Forget the exact name. It probably came out like the 4th of July for a big weekend, but it just got into town and it's like almost 5 months old, so I didn't try that. I got the 2-week-old, Weekend Vibes, and yeah, it's great. So that's my mini review on the Coronado Brewing Company's Weekend Vibes. I like the beer. I think they package their beers well and they travel all the way to where I'm at. If you see it in your stores, definitely pick it up and give it a try. Let me know what you think. I hope that helps.